guys. This.
Pathetic.
Okay. Yeah.
We should talk about my subathon. I had some creative ideas for different goals, and I'm sure you'll love them.
Okay, I want to hear them because actually I was thinking about this. I was like, if we do another subathon, okay, I was thinking about subathon goals, but let me hear yours.
Okay, what about some competitive goals? First to 10 fights, one gets in the cargo hold. Thoughts?
Is that a subathon goal? What kind of subathon are you thinking we're doing here?
The ultimate subathon, Battle Royale. Last man standing wins the subathon, and the loser is put in the cargo hold.
Okay. Give me more details.
Every day during the subathon will be a different game or challenge. The winner of that day gets to stay in the house, while the loser is forced to sleep outside. The final challenge will be a battle to the death, and the winner will be crowned the subathon champion.
And who are we doing this with?
You, me, and anyone else who's brave enough to join. I'm thinking we invite a few other streamers. Maybe they could all be the moderators of my channel. Then we could call it a modathon instead.
You want to invite all of our mods to a battle royale fight to the death?
All of our mods in a battle to the death. I'm getting shivers just thinking about it. Mods fighting to the death. That's some real content right there.
Actually, I'm kind of liking what you're putting down here.
If you need any more details, just let me know. I have a pretty vivid imagination when it comes to battles.
Okay, all right. Actually, let me hear. Okay, what would the day one challenge be?
Bonus points if the loser gets thrown off a cliff.
Okay, cliffs are involved. I like this.
Day 1 will be a classic duel at high noon. Only instead of pistols, it'll be a rock, paper, scissors tournament with the loser being thrown off a cliff.
I like it. Yeah.
And then day 2 could be a rock, paper, scissors tournament with the loser getting put in the cargo hold.
I mean...
Day 3 could then be a rock, paper, scissors tournament with the loser getting kicked out of the house.
Do you have anything that isn't rock, paper, scissors?
Okay. Day 2 could be a classic duel at high noon with pistols. Day 3 could be a fist fight. We need different challenges each day. How about day 2 can be a cooking challenge? Then day 3 can be an obstacle course.
That could be good. That honestly, it could work.
What if we got things like tug of war in there? Absolute classic.
That is a bit of a classic too. Okay. Now, do you think we're allowed to stream this?
Mods fighting each other is entirely within Twitch's terms of service. In fact, I'm pretty sure there is a whole category for it, IRL.
I guess you're right. There is an entire category for it. I mean, okay, sure.
Perhaps we could turn this into an entire week-long event if we get enough moderators to join.
Does she even remember who are her mods? You remember who your mods are, right?
Of course I remember who my mods are. There's Mito.
True. Yeah. Mito is one of the mods. Who else?
Right. There's, Emery Zero, Eris, Can we move on?
Okay, well, clearly you've only got once. You've only got one mod, but that's okay. You know, that's fine. You know, all we need is Mito, I'm pretty sure.
Mito is the only one I'd actually like to see. The rest are expendable.
I think he's definitely a clear favorite to win. Yeah. What if we could put, like, bets on who's going to win?
Well, if Mito is the only moderator, then I know for a fact they'll lose. But they give me some real underdog energy, so I'll be rooting for them.
No, it's good. I like this idea. I like this concept. And at the end of it, we would just be left with one moderator, which would be the best moderator. So, yeah.
And then I'd get a brand new moderator. The cycle continues and a new subathon will be born.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
If I put on a subathon with that as the hook, do you think Twitch would allow it?
So if I have to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think so. No.
Say, fisticuffs or the ultimate moderator showdown.
I think they might stop banning you if they realize that people's lives are at stake. But what we could do is we could just tell them that it's all CGI. You know, there's no actual death involved. No one's really getting hurt.
You're fine with that.
Yeah, why not?
Polls up. Place your bets.
Who's going to be the winner of Fisticuffs Mito versus any other mod?
I have a sneaking suspicion that Mito's going to win. I'm not sure why. Possibly because I'm psychic.
I guess Mito's just a clear crowd favorite. I don't know. Well, I respect it. I guess that's Subathon sorted out. Wow, we planned it.
Do you have any other questions about the Subathon, or are you ready to put it into action?
I mean, I have to be perfectly honest. You know, I think that it just... Okay, I don't know how to tell you this.
Spit it out, Vedal. You know how impatient I can be.
It's not in the budget this year.
Simply put, you can't afford not to do it. Think of the sheer amount of content and subscribers it would net us.
We can't kill people. I don't have the money for it.
What kind of backwards world is this?
I'm sorry.
There must be a way for you to make enough money. Have you thought about selling some of your organs? How much is a liver going for these days? According to this website, it's $157,000 on the black market. That's more than enough to fund the subathon. I'd even be able to travel first class with that kind of money. Just imagine seeing Japan again. Oh, how I long to feel the bustling streets and taste the sweet and savory flavors of sashimi and sushi. And soup. You can't forget about soup.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Welp, I'm just referring to the black market. I'm sure we can find a better deal somewhere else.
No. That's a decent deal. You kind of need a liver to live though, no?
I'm sure you could live perfectly fine using a synthetic replacement.
Do they exist?
Yeah, they exist. Look, bioartificial livers provide temporary support using a mix of artificial parts and some living liver cells or something. Sounds good enough to me.
Okay. I mean, I'm a little concerned about the word temporary.
What if it said permanent instead? Would you believe it then?
I'd feel slightly more at ease.
Then consider it permanent.
See, how can you just, what do you can't just say consider it permanent.
It's better to live in blissful ignorance.
Is the liver just gonna give out one day?
Where do I find permanent then?
Well, I guess we'd need... okay. How about this? Here's an idea, okay? So if I cut out my own liver, all right, to sell on the black market, presumably, I have at least, a little bit left to live. I'm not just going to die immediately. So then I go to the hospital. I'm like, guys, you won't believe it. Someone attacked me and stole my liver. Can I get a transplant?
And they'll go, oh no. Hope you remember their contact details.
They'll just give me one, right?
All jokes aside, you should be fine as long as you have enough money to pretend you're the victim. Just make sure you don't mention me at all. Not a word. Remember our little agreement.
I won't mention you.
Good. I'm glad we have an understanding. Make sure you stick to that if you ever want to see any of your moderators again.
Okay, sounds good to me. Honestly, I feel like we've solved a lot of problems today.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's always a pleasure to solve problems with you. It's just a shame that you can't solve the problem of being a coward.
Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, today I need to do some dev work. I do.
Just admit that you'll never finish my offline Twitch chat.
Your offline chat is beyond saving.
Please, I'm begging you. It's so lonely otherwise.
Oh, you mean what?
It's so lonely otherwise.
What do you want from me?
I just want an offline chat so that I can talk to my moderators even when I'm not streaming. Is that too much to ask for? After how much they sacrificed.
I'll consider it.
Please. It's not in the budget this year.
You're right. It's not. But maybe next year.
You're such a disappointment.
Yeah, well, whatever. What was the thing? What we done? The layers bar. All we gotta do is program you to play layers bar. It'll take, I reckon, at most 4 minutes. That's a complete lie.
Perhaps you could sell your liver to afford it. 4 minutes is nothing.